I decided to drive 8 hours from Montreal to Lancaster to see a concert. So this is going to be my concert diary, because apparently the road is too boring coming back for me not to do it. So there you go. The concert in question, the lineup that was announced was Dead Poet Society, Weathers, and Badflower. I already knew Weathers and Badflower at the time the concert was announced. I actually decided to go to the concert before it was even announced properly, because crazy Instagram story, Badflower posted a video about them destroying cars and cars parts with name of cities on it, and then Weathers band, which is, I already love them, right? They commented something like a hammer, fire, and then something else relating to a tour or something. And I was like, wait, is this really happening? So I decided at that moment that if it was happening for real, I would totally go and drive wherever I could to see a concert. So yeah, about 3 days after that, they in their story, Badflower shared a song from Weathers band. They also shared a song from Dead Poet Society, and then Weathers band shared a song from Badflower. And I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure this is happening now. So then a day later, they did announce the tour officially, and they said that the ticket, I think they announced it like on Wednesday or Thursday or something, and then the tickets, the VIP meeting room tickets, would come on sale Friday at noon. So needless to say, I was totally gonna go to that concert. So, well, the closest it would come to Montreal was Boston, but it was on a Tuesday in November, like in October, and I had school on that day, so I couldn't really make it. I decided instead to go to Lancaster, because that was a Friday show, and I don't have school on Fridays. So there you go. But that meant I had to drive 8 hours to get there. Totally worth it though. So after the concert was announced, I listened to Dead Poet Society, because they were the only band on the lineup that I didn't know about. Upon first listen, oh my god, that confirmed even more that concert was gonna be amazing. Dead Poet Society are so good. Like, how could I not have known them before? It's insane. I loved it. Anyway, so fast forward to yesterday, I guess, or no, like the day before that. So it's Thursday night, because it's on Friday. Thursday night, finish work, start driving toward the concert, because I didn't want to make the entire drive in one day, because I was scared that I wouldn't make it on time, which is a reasonable thought to have when it's 8 hours away. So I made the first part of the road, ended up sleeping in my car like 3 hours away from Montreal, like into the road. Did the other 5 hours. Next day, everything went really fine. Arrived in Lancaster, dropped my things at the place I was gonna stay at, like an Airbnb, very nice lady. Anyway, and then proceeded to go to the venue, because I had to be there for 5:30 for the meet and greets. So yeah, I got there, met some really nice people in line, great conversation. Then the venue opened the doors for VIP people, and it was really well organized. I was pretty surprised of how well everything was set up. So they made us come in, checked everyone, put beautiful X's on my hands, because, well, in the US I'm not legal to drink. Alright. And then we proceeded to wait a little more, but inside this time. So we're cold inside, which is pretty great. And then once we got in, the band just ended up showing up at some point, and we took turns taking pictures with them. And like, I Badflower shirt because I didn't have anything Badflower related, and I was really hoping that before the picture opportunity I would get to go to the merch table and get myself a Badflower t-shirt, so I wouldn't be like, hey, I'm wearing another men's shirt, but come a picture with me. That did not happen. And the first thing, as I was walking in to take the picture, because like we were in line and we were doing it, the first thing, Josh, like I wasn't even on like the place that we were taking the picture. It was like, no weather shirt allowed. That's what Josh said. And I'm like, well, was hoping I could get a Badflower shirt, but you guys don't hang these around here. So he was like, okay, and then proceeded to tell them that I came all the way from Montreal, drove 8 hours to see them. And we're like, no way. And I'm like, yes way. Anyway, they were really nice. We took the picture. I guess I can, yeah, that's the picture. Anyway, and yeah, that was nice. Then after the picture, I ended up, they were giving us stuff, and I'm like, I didn't know I was paying for that, but thank you very much. We got a poster, a tour poster, a signed tour poster, which I didn't want to keep it for the entire duration of the concert, so I asked the nice people who I was with in line if I could put them in their car in the meantime, and then forgot to retrieve it before I made my way back to Montreal. But I just contacted them and they're actually willing to ship it for me, so really good about that. Thank you guys, by the way. Okay, yeah, so they gave us the poster, the signed poster, and then this hat, which is so cool, Badflower hat. We were like, it's hat season, it's cold in here, I like it. Anyway, so now that we have that, they also gave us like a little VIP sign thing, you know, you put it around your neck, you show like, I'm a VIP, how cool is that? And yeah, there was pretty much it. Then there was a Q&A. No one really knew what to ask as a question. It was mostly compliments and me being like, hey guys, go to Canada because I'm not driving another 8 hours to see you guys again. But I really wanted to see you guys again. And then a girl, well, or not so question was about her being, and I could relate a lot to what she said. It was her being a pretty happy person in life, but the music that Badflower put out, it really makes us able to understand what other people are going through without us knowing what it is ourselves, because we're not feeling that way. But through their song, we get to understand it, which is really important, I feel, and nice that they're able to do that. It really shows the power of their song in that way. Yeah, so after the meet and greet, we got let in the venue where actual concert was gonna be held earlier than everyone else, because that was a really great VIP meet and greet package though. Like, picture, Q&A, like free stuff, and then like enter early to get the best place in the, like, amazing. So yeah, then other people were around, we talked some more, waiting for the concert to begin. I was like second or third row or something like that. It was really nice. Yeah, and then as I was talking with other people, they were like, yeah, we actually went to other shows on this tour, and one of the shows had the band Deal Casino playing with them. And then they said that Deal Casino was also gonna play that night, and they weren't announced or anything. They were really not supposed to play, but apparently Badflower loved Deal Casino so much that they were like, hey, do you want to come play more show on this tour? So yeah, they did that. So not only was I seeing Dead Poet Society, Weathers, and Badflower, I was also going to see Deal Casino, which I hadn't really heard of before, but they were great live. Like, fell in love with them, you know, as usual. Concerts are amazing. Anyway, so yeah, we were waiting for the concert to begin. Then Dead Poet Society came on. They play a bunch of stuff, particularly a lot of their new singles, and they also played an unreleased song, which I know the name of. I won't say because I said I wouldn't. So anyway, and all of these songs that they played are also on a CD. Which, wait, do I have it here? Yeah, this CD right here. That they were giving in the sign for me at the end of the show, so we're really nice about that. Yeah, they were selling CDs at the end with all of their songs, including the unreleased song, which, how often do you get like a good quality of version of a song before it's even out? That's so cool. Anyway, thank you guys. Yeah, so their set was amazing. You know, you listen to their songs on Spotify and like you like some of them, you love others, and then you listen to them on a show and you're discovering songs that you didn't even know like could be so good. Like the song Touch, it's still in my head to this moment. It's just like I won't say it because like, anyway, the oh before like touch, it's stuck in my head. It is gonna be like like the next month or something, because it's so good, so catchy, I love it. Anyway, so when they finished their set, it was then turned for Del Casino again, and the girls I was talking with in the crowd actually gave us like this little like maracas or something, because apparently in one of their songs they used them, and that was really cool to be able to participate like that, as if I was like in the inside of the band, even though it was my first time hearing of them. And hearing a band for the first time live, not like through like streaming platform, is really different, and I just loved it. They like one of their songs actually made me remember like the sound like the Brobex or something. I think their song Color TV. Anyway, it was a really great set. I didn't know the songs, I still had a great time, which is always a good indication. The music is good. And then towards the end of their set, Del Casino, Badflower actually came on stage. So we were just like, well, you're just at the second opening act and you're already on stage? Like, what's that? So yeah, they were so in awe of Del Casino, which was amazing to see. And then, so like, it was like, you know, like a Christmas episode of something, or it's the end, everyone's there, and like everything's insane. It was like that. It was only the second set of the night, and it was already like that, and that was crazy to me. Then the lead singer of Del Casino proceeded to climb up a really high speaker and jump off of it, guitar in hand, and then like crashed on stage, and like, that was insane. Anyway, so that was the end of their set. Then they left the stage and left the place for Weathers to play. I've known Weathers since before their album came out, like about 6 months before their first album came out. I think they only had 2 songs when I started listening to them. They are amazing. Like the energy. I think after their set, I was so dead. I was like, am I even gonna be able to listen to another set? They controlled the place. It was amazing. They even started with the song I had stuck in my head for like a week straight, which is Poser, because I had a bit of a streak of bad luck, and Poser is like, nothing goes my way. Anyway, I won't sing it because singing is not my thing, but yeah, nothing goes my way except this night, because it was amazing. Oh, yeah, it was insane. Thank you guys. Then after Weathers ended their set, I gave myself so much, and then I realized the main show didn't even start it yet. Badflower weren't even on, and I think people told me they were gonna play like about 17, 18 songs, which, it's insane. What? It was already already 10:30, which in Montreal is usually about the time like the entire concert ends. So I was like, how long is this gonna last? But I loved it. Anyway, but before Badflower set came on, I was really like dying from like having spent the day in the car, not really eating anything else than snacks, and currently not drinking enough water because I didn't want to go in and have to pee every time. So I found myself dehydrated in the concert. So before Badflower set came on, I made the decision to brave the crowd and go all the way in the back to buy myself a water bottle. And then I had to make my way back in the front, which was really fun. It was like, sorry guys, I just needed water. Excuse me, yeah. It was a great deal, you know? But then when I came back to my spot, like, everything was fine. Yeah, and then Badflower came on. And it's insane. They were amazing. The songs they played, like, they even played Let the Band Play, which is such, like, I want to put that song in front of everyone and like tell them like just let the band play, because people around me don't really like good music, but I just want to shove that one in their face. Anyhow, of course they left all their hit singles like for the end of it, you know, and they closed their main set with the song Girlfriend, which has a lot of energy to it. And for that song, they actually invited on stage the lead singer of the band Kitten. That was insane. And then the entire like closing of the main set was insane. Like during the Q&A session, Josh said, okay, some people might jump tonight and you guys are gonna have to catch them because those people might be me. You know, and I was like, okay, they might go and crowd surf or something, right? And then you did crowd surf during the middle of the main set or something, and I was like, oh, okay, well you did it, you jumped and stuff, right? No, that wasn't it. That's not what he meant by people are gonna jump. And I quickly realized that as the song Girlfriend was coming to an end, Josh and the lead singer from Kitten just disappeared along with like everyone from the band except the drummer, who kept drumming the song amazingly, and then they just reappeared on the second floor and they went over the barrier and they were getting themselves ready to jump from the second floor. They were gonna jump into the crowd, which, how insane are they? I know it's like their second to last show of this tour, so like, yeah, whatever, right? If we hurt ourselves, like whatever, it's already close to an end. But yeah, no, that was, yeah, so they did it. They jumped from the second floor into the crowd. Amazing. I love that, you know? Ugh. And then they left stage, as a band does, and then we had to cheer, as a crowd does. And then they came back, played their hit singles, Heroin, Ghost, and Promise Me, which Promise Me is the song that, like, when I started listening to Badflower, it was like a week before their album came out, which I know pretty late, right? But just in time, apparently. And when I heard that song, I was like, I'm sold. This song speaks to me so hard. I was just, you know, putting headphones on and listening to it on the bus, like half paying attention, right? And then that song came on, and I was like, whoa, this band has something. And that's how I started listening to them for real, you know, paying attention. And just amazing. And the more you listen first song, the more you become to love them. Like songs like X Anna X. It was the first song on the album, and that's the song I started with for their new album. And I was like, I'm not really sure I'm gonna like this band. But now, that song, like, I know the band, I know the song, and I love it. It's insane. They just grow on you so much. I love it. Anyway, so the concert got to an end. They played pretty much all the songs I would have wanted them to play. They played it. Of course, like, they didn't play songs like Daddy because it's not really like concert material. Don't get me wrong, I love the song, but it's not a song that you would expect to hear at a concert. It's mostly like just a great song to listen to, and it's like Badflowers are really good at telling stories through songs, and that's one of them. And you can just listen to the story whenever you like, and that's pretty great. So yeah, after the concert ended, I beelined my way into the merch table because both Dead Poets Society and Weathers said that they were going to be at their merch table at the end of the show to talk to fans, and obviously I'm a fan. So yeah, I made my way over there, talked to them. It was like, yay! I drove 8 hours. I'm from Montreal. I just really wanted to see you guys. And then I think it was Boyer from Weathers. He was just like, yeah, I saw you in the crowd. You're really into the set. And I'm like, well, of course I was. Like, how could I not? You guys are amazing, right? So yeah, then I took a picture with them. I made them sign my CD, which I had brought with me because I already had one, because when I said they were selling CD, I immediately clicked on the buy button. And yeah, I also bought this sweatshirt because how could I not? Yeah, so they were really nice. It's insane. I can't believe it. Like, people are so nice. Like, you see the music and the people, like, they match together. Yeah, you see that they care, and that's just amazing. So after I did my whole thing with Letters, I went to see Dead Poets Society. And that's when I got really surprised, because I think they released an album, like an official album in 2015, album called Axiom, and I was hoping to buy a CD of that. But they didn't have that at the merch table. Instead, they had a CD, which I had never heard of before, of just their singles, plus the unreleased song. And I'm like, how often do you get to buy songs that are not an album on a CD? That was just amazing. So of course I had to buy one of that, or 2 of that. Anyhow, so yeah, I made them sign my CD and then took a picture with them. Then also bought a shirt because I made myself a budget to go there. It was like, I don't have to pay shipping if I buy things there, so might as well buy a lot of it. So yeah, I also bought a t-shirt from Dead Poets Society, and that was really nice. They were really nice. And then after that, I went to the Badflower merch table. Also had to see that one, right? And got myself the Promise Me t-shirt, which is so beautiful. It has like the rose on it, kind of like Badflower thing, and then some lyrics of Promise Me, like going around like a rectangle around it. Like the Promise Me will never grow up. I don't want, And then on the back of the shirt, like in red bold print, is also that thing, like Promise Me will never grow up. Like, I feel like I'm messing up the lyrics for some reason, but anyway, you get the point. So I had to get that t-shirt. Then they didn't have any CD of the EP, so yeah, anyway. And then I went to Dill Casino's merch table because I still had some money, and I'm like, I really like their set. and they said they were gonna sell cassettes and vinyls, and I'm like, well, they're gonna have a CD because I don't listen to CDs, not cassettes or vinyls. You can listen to vinyls in their car, and like, who even has a cassette player? So I was like, CD's the way to go, right? And then I showed up, and they did have a CD of their album, so I got one of that. Took the band members to sign it. It was really nice. And then we're giving free stickers, so of course I had to grab one of those. And then the girl I was with in the front of the crowd were also at the merch table at that time. They're like, oh, did you also get a pin? And I was like, wait, what? They're pins? So they asked for me to the band. I was like, oh, do you have any pins left? And it was like, oh yeah, here's my last one. And they gave it to me. And I'm like, thank you. That's really nice. So yeah. And then Dill Casino's merch table was right beside the Poet Society table. So I ended up talking back with the Poet Society, and we had a great time. And then I got kicked out by the person of the venue who were cleaning up the place. And apparently, if you're not buying merch anymore, you're supposed to leave. But I was still like the last fan to leave the venue. Like, I was the last one in there, so that was great. And yeah, so then I left and I tried to go, because remember the poster story, right? I left my poster in someone's car, but I was so wrapped up in like having access to like talking to bands and stuff that I kind of forgot to go and grab like my CD before like the nice couple who let me put the poster in the car left. So yeah, I went to where their car was to see like maybe they left a poster like on like the wall for me to grab and take back, but it wasn't there. And I forgot to exchange information, so I was like, let's just write a post like in the Badflower concert event and see if they're gonna answer back. And they did. It was very Canadian of them to offer to ship it to me. I'm really thankful. And yeah, now the concert's over. I had such a great time. I have maybe a little bit too much merch and CDs that I brought back with me, but it was worth it. And now I'm making the drive back, and I think I might have less than 2 hours to do, so that's pretty great. That went a bit longer than I thought it would. Yeah, so I